Lizard.
Alrighty-o. Hi, chat, hi. Let me switch out the background music because I'm enjoying this. Oh, you liked it? Hey, I'm glad you liked it all. Yeah.
Lizard.
I won it in a raffle. Made by Lucky. Hi, Fia. Hi, Angel Luna. Hi, Hyperion. How am I going today? I'm doing okay. I'm maybe a little low energy than normal, but I woke up this morning to hearing a dripping sound, being like, "Oh no, where's the leak?" Which was it was apparently pouring with rain while I was asleep. So I walked up to a slightly wet corridor. I'm just like, okay, I'll put a bucket under here and then I'll sweep and then I'll get my mop and mop up all this water. Tastes so bloody hot. You had to walk. You had to walk to work for a 6:30 a.m. shift starts. There's no buses came before 7 a.m. on Sundays. Had to leave at 5:30 a.m. My goodness, Jaden, you were up both early and oh my goodness, you had to walk it too. My goodness. Hi, Prime. Hi. So, Shawn's wear your tail. I don't have a tail, Angel Luna. I've never had a tail. A tail is not part of Shawn. Wait, King of the Castle is back. Yes, today is King of the Castle. I know you remember, sweet. You remember the chaos from last time? It's Beanum. I had to check. The last time we played this game was back in June. What if she wears a tail coat? Then I guess we do have a tail. Just not the tail that... But it fits the lizard. But I'm not a lizard! I am not a lizard! Yeah, whose vineyard is getting destroyed this time? That's a good question. It's always someone's vineyard. Those vineyards never survive. Alrighty-o. Well... Remember, use your driver's license to help you buy things that will impair your driving until we meet again. Okay, DJ Wing. Faith! Hi, Faith! Hi! Don't we all know you don't have to give a secret? It's not a secret! I'm not a lizard! I am not a lizard! Not a lizard! Bah! You, man! Thank you for the poke. Human, yes.
Lizard.
Radical Reg, hi! Hope you're having a happy holidays. I'm having a pretty good holiday. You sent me a lizard video earlier? Because my first thought is now you when it comes to lizards. You know, I have friends who are actual lizard VTubers who I think get called lizard less than I do. I know a couple of people who are lizard VTubers. I think I get called lizard more than them. Succubus. That almost didn't come out right. Sarina, hi. How are you? How are you? Welcome in. We're just getting started.
Gather round all thy citizens. We shan't be dilly-dallying, and we must throw thine Shawn into the river for thine coronation.
No, why is it always the river? Do I look like someone who enjoys being wet? I woke up to a wet floor this morning. I don't want to wet everything else. God damn it. Ah! I woke up. How's the stream been, Serena? We've literally just started. But I've been hit with a lot of slippers, is what has happened. Yes. I mean, Shawn, rephrase. What do you mean? I did wake up to a wet floor this morning. I don't know what you mean. My parent, I don't know what you mean. Wow. All right. Showering Shawn with love. I didn't know those slippers were called love. I thought they were hard. I don't like being wet. I mean, I don't mind being wet if I'm swimming. But if I'm not swimming in it, I don't want to be wet. What are we planning on doing? Oh, we're playing a game called King of the Castle. It's a Twitch integration game. Essentially, I am the king of a noble land. Events will happen. And when the events happen, you all get to vote on what happens. You can amass personal wealth and spend that wealth to upgrade the kingdom. All while working to try to usurp me, but not together. Because you're being divided into 3 different factions. And only one of you can win. And I'm trying to handle you all. And let's see how this goes. I'm not helping my case. Shawn is officially a lizard on his birthday. No, I'm not officially a lizard on my birthday. It's also not my birthday. Oh no, Prime, you've been hit with back pain all day. Oh no, have you got like, I thought you said hit. I like that. Oh no, Prime. Have you got like a nice warm hot pack? A heat pack? I find like if you can get some like heat onto the deep muscles, it can really help.
Lizard.
So it does depend on the sort of back pain. If it's muscle-based back pain, nice warm thing will work. You'll call me a lizard on my birthday, Faith? No!
Lizard.
Non, you came over to the YouTube stream to call me indeed a lizard? God damn it, Non. Fucking damn it. Also, chat, what do you think of the music? I do really like the menu music in this game. It's very, like, very jiggy. I promise, though. Oh, little lobster heat pack. Ooh. Wait, does it actually, like, wrap around your, like, midsection? Like, put its claws around and, like, stick to your back? That would be amazing. It was a hot pack that, like, you like, clip it on around your waist and it, like, keeps you all warm and it holds itself in position. I feel like that's probably not something you can really do. You'd have to get something, like, that's very taut, which might not be good. The little lobster just, like, grabs and wraps around the waist. And then the tail, like, goes down the back. Oh, I guess that would limit you to putting it quite up. Oh, no, you can put it on upside down. It does? Ooh, it's so cute. Aww.
Lizard.
Angel Luna. God damn it. I wouldn't say you started it, but you definitely maintained it, Angel Luna. I feel like I've been caught. If people, you've definitely maintained it to a ridiculous degree. Hello, hi, morning. You have hot toady and potato soup today? Ooh, a nice soup is good. I have had breakfast and that's been about it. But I have strawberries that I will cut up and eat probably after the stream. Because we all want to love the Shawn and wish the birthday wishes. Ah, even though it's not on your birthday, I thank you, I guess. God damn it, no, not the happy birthday over there as well. Ah, dear. But yes, chat, our plan for the day is we'll be playing King of the Castle. All right, let me set this up and figure out how everything works. If we make a new dynasty, or do we? Oh, we should continue the old dynasty actually. What do we got? We got human dynasty. We've got very normal human dynasty. All right, chat. Do we continue an old dynasty, or do we start a new one? Yeah, your custom character. Oh, so chat, the way this game works, you don't need to own the game to play. But if you own the game, you can customize your character. So that's how this game works. You don't need to own it to play, though. But if you do own it, there are advantages. Just in customization, I think. Actually, I don't think you get anything like extra votes. It's just the customization if you own the game. New one, new. All right, new dynasty then. All right, chat. Well, Shawn.
We like making Shawn happy and mostly angry whenever we call Shawn Mr. Lizard, Stinky Lizard, and saying happy birthday.
Ah!
Even though all of them are mostly true.
None of them are true! Alright, what's our dynasty name?
Lizard.
Wait! Hang on. If I'm Shawn, if we make our dynasty... Okay, just this one's chat? Is that what you want for our dynasty name? The Stinky Lizards?
Lizard.
That we want? Shawn, the Stinky Lizards? Oh my god, yes! Are there any objections to the Stinky Lizards? I will allow it just this once. No objections. I'm not confirming. It's just a dynasty name. It's a dynasty name. Wait, do you see the full thing? See the full thing there, chat? Monarch Shawn of the Stinky Lizards. Why is it? Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? Also, we got an extra space there. All right, Monarch Shawn of the Stinky Lizards is great. Oh, you're right. There's two there's. I hadn't even picked up on that. Somehow my brain auto-corrected it. We'll keep it. Because we may add a new character. We'll leave it Monarch Shawn. Leave it they, them. That works better, I think. All right, we're playing on Twitch. I've got to make sure this is all set up. Looks like it's set up. All right. We usually have the barons. You know, let's bring in the north. We'll bring in the counts of the east, and we'll bring in the grandees of the south. We won't have the barons because I think we normally have them. We won't have patricians, but we have the three here. All right, let us begin. All right. If you type join in Twitch chat, you will join me. That simple. If you own the game, you can pick which region you join. If you don't own the game, you just have to do normal join. I believe you can also set your gender? Hang on. Let me quickly look that up. Because I believe you can set your pronouns. It's been a bit. Ba ba bum ba ba da bum ba da da dun da da. Yes, if you join with pronouns, I believe. I'm stinky? No, I'm not. How to try it? Try using. I'm trying to remember how it all works. Try join she her accounts. There you go. All right. So it looks like it defaults to they if you don't do a pronoun, which makes sense. All right. You're gonna look so pretty, yeah. So what you see here, chat, is that you see because Faith has all this extra stuff. That's telling me that Faith owns the game. Can I click on people and see them? Oh, I can. Oh my goodness, Faith! Why do you look like a vampire? I feel like Faith is like secret vampire. Jaden. We have Norn. Your goth dukes. Round this out. Kizu! Welcome in! Goth Duchess. Yeah! Alright, we'll give because we've just started, we'll give people a little bit of time to join in. Also, chat, you can join the game at any time. Once we're started, you can join at any time. You will be able to get more money if you join at the start, because you have more opportunities to get money. But money isn't super important. It's nice to have, and there is like a award at the end for getting the most wealth. And it's useful for winning. You do not? Yeah. Let's see what Shizu got. Ooh, fox pelt. Ooh. So the North is sort of like, you know, like the not barbarians, but like, you know, very like, this is the Starks, chat. This is the Starks in Winterfell. The East are very like goth vampire themed. The Grandees of the South are very like, oh, how have we got? Vikings, that's it, right? Yeah, very Viking flavored Faith. The other North. We've got like our vampire gothic sort of counts. And then we have our Grandees of the South, I believe, are sort of, like Caliphate inspired, I believe? I think. Very much like Sultans and Caliphates. Sort of, you know, Aladdin-esque. Welcome in, Hollow! There you are. All right, what time have we started now? We'll give another 5 minutes just let people pop in. Yeah! The side, it burns! Well, you know what? You are very pale. You're very pale for the Sun Kingdom. You've been kept inside all your life. Oh dear, oh dear. Because the sun does burn. God, the sun burns. Looks at my own pale skin. Oh, it burns so much. Tina! Well, here you are, Tina. I wish I could get a picture of you guys at the top. All right, but I was working on... Hang on, I need to do that pin comment, don't I? Um. And if I remember correctly, that's how the voting system works too. All right, here's our pinned comment chat. There we go. We got it. That's most of the commands you'll have, chat. So obviously you got to join, and the other thing you're doing will be voting for things. And usually it's just vote A, B, C, or D. Look at your character, Jen. You feel like you're a bit of a mix of Julius Belmont, Leon Belmont, and Dracula. I can see the Belmont. It's the beard and the red hair. Yeah, I can see the Belmont. You must be the Belmont. All right. We'll give another couple of minutes and then we'll start.
Lizard.
I just really love the music of this game. It's so good. I'll be honest, chat. I was not sure I was feeling up to streaming today, but now I started streaming. I was like, I don't know why I was feeling a little under the weather beforehand. Now I'm just excited to be here. And in fear of being thrown into the river! Honestly, tempted to draw the character it gave you lol. Yeah! If you want to know on, do it. It's a good character. I love your tattoos, actually. Your tattoos are really good. Like the blue tattoos with the blue, like color theory wise, it all works together. I don't know color theory, but I look at this and my brain goes like, these colors work together so well. Couple more minutes till we chuck Shawn in the river. I mean, yes, that is what is going to happen. I will be thrown into the river. This will be the shortest reign for Monarch Shawn. What do you mean, sweet? Last time I played this game, I ruled with an iron fist. I think it was about my first win was with an iron fist, which is not what I thought I would end up doing. All right. You posted it, didn't you, Faith? I did see it. Hang on, let me jog my memory. Oh, I've been so all over the place recently, but I think I did see you post it, didn't I? Yeah, the jester, the double-headed jester, right? This is perfect for this, actually. Yeah, the double-headed clown girl. Hi, Dragon Lord. Hello. How are you? I'll be honest. It's been a long time, Dragon Lord. I do not remember you off the top of my head. I will be honest. But I see it's been over a year. I haven't seen you in 2 years, I think, actually. I haven't seen you since the start of 2024. It's been 2 years. Welcome back, Dragon Lord. Welcome back. It's lovely to have you here again. Yes, you love her. Yeah. Shawn is very lucky. I get more than my fair share of luck, I will say. May have put a bit too much whiskey in this hot toddy. Oh my. Well, as long as you're enjoying it and you're safe, that's all that really matters. Have you been on Twitch much lately? You've missed a lot of personal lore. I mean, of course, yeah. If you don't tell me about it, I'm not going to hear about it. Yeah. Pin time. Yeah. Oh, but welcome back, Dragon Lord. We're settling in for community night. Playing King of the Castle together. That's fair. If you're not driving, you got nothing to worry about. You'll keep an eye on Hollow. Thank you, sweet. Make sure you're both in the Grandies of the South. You know, the Hollow doesn't fall off a balcony or something. We don't want that. Tina, thank you for the head pat. All right. You don't have that game or even my PC right now? Oh, no, Dragon Lord. That's the thing. You don't need to own this game to join this game. You just need to type in join in chat. See the pinned comment. If you literally just type in join, followed by your preferred pronouns, or just join, it will just give you they, them pronouns. Yeah. There you are. You're down the bottom now. There you are, Dragon Lord. You're in. Yeah. There'll be lots of voting in this game, and you get to vote in chat and try to, like, overthrow me or, like, decide how we deal with things. It'll be very easy. Yeah. I'm sure more people will join as we go on. All right, I think... What time is it? Okay, we've been to 30 minutes. I think it's time to start. For anyone lurking, you're more than free to join, and you can join at any time. So don't feel like you've missed out. Of course, you don't have to join if you don't want to. You want to just relax and see the shenanigans? Be my guest. Definitely not try to overthrow me at all. Oh, Fallen, welcome in. All right, chat. We have choices to choose. I guess first thing we got to do, we got to do the coronation party, right, chat? Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles... You know what I'll do, chat? I'm going to move myself to the other side of the screen so you guys can see who's talking. No, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll shrink myself down a little bit. There we go. That way you still see the options. And... Oh, no, wait, I'll make myself bigger. There we go. That works better. Had to figure out how we're going to do this. Yeah. I do not believe there is a Twitch overlay. Everything you can do just by looking at the screen. You can see our stats for our kingdom here. These stats are important, chat. To overthrow me, you're going to be given a mission. You guys get to vote on which one precisely it is. And that mission required getting the kingdom stats to certain places. Exanthia! Welcome in, welcome in! All right. To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Well, we wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call in the nobles? Yes, we should. Come in, chat. All right, chat. There are 4 options. You have 4 options, chat. You can no coronation at all. You can throw me in the river. You can have a religious ceremony to honor the 9th god. You can hold a lavish parade of jugglers and feasts of wine. I could veto? Or I could make a preference. You know what? I'm going to veto the outdated traditions. Because it does literally nothing for me. All right. All right, chat. I haven't started the vote yet. We can't vote till I start the vote. I'm going to start the vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the vote. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a little short. Can I make that any longer? Okay, I'm saying you don't have to all throw me in the river. You can at least pretend one of the other options was tempting. Oh, look, some people are pretending. I believe you can change your vote as well. I don't know. Does someone want to test that? Someone want to test they can change their vote? Or is it just first in, first served? To the water with you. I don't want to go to the water. I'm clean. Okay, 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna see if I can adjust the vote length. I can't. Okay. Never mind. I would have liked to make that a little longer, just so delay. Take a bath, Stinky! Fine! Okay, it looks like you can't change your vote. Clean yourself in the river? Damn. Or maybe you can. Maybe it was just too late. All right. Voting is closed. 6 nobles, which is like almost all of you. You don't think you can be changed? It locked you in the beef, Tina? Ah. Chose to throw the monarch into the river. It is decided. The monarch will be thrown into the river. Hey, our authority's gone down. Our stability has gone up. We're much more stable. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow waters with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the council steps forward and places the crown on your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? You wouldn't giggle at me, chap, would you? Would you? Bah. All right. Let us introduce the council. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the scorching south. Let's have a talk to the Chief of the North. Oh, Tina! You're the Chief of the North! There we go! You've been appointed the leader of the North faction. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Now let's say hello to the Counts of the East. Ah, Faith! You are the Count of the East! An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And finally, the Grandees of the South, led by Sweets. Why do I have such a hiss? Look, I can't. I'm trying to do my best Transylvanian accent, and I suck. Honest answer. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Holiness. I trust you will conduct yourselves with honor and faith. With that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Tackle him! Drag him back to the river! No, it's over already! No more throwing me in the river! If you want to throw me in the river again, you have to overthrow me more! Tina's character is very pretty. Yeah. More river, more bath time. I'm clean. Not the vote river. Not hashtag vote river. Yeah, it's very it's very stylistic, but in a way it really works. It's got that mix of like a medieval tapestry. Not more vote. That's 2 votes for the river. Throwing Shawn back in the river one more time couldn't hurt that much, right? No! I don't want to go in the river. Jeez, Sonoodle, can you believe this? Throwing me in the river, they can't get enough. You guys are trying to usurp me. That's your aim of this game, but you're not doing it to win the kingdom. You're doing it because you can only throw people in the river at the start of the game. So you guys are usurping me so you can throw the next king in the river. That's why you guys are doing it. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is really like? Throwing me in the river? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. All right, the path to victory. Your Majesty. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? All right, chat. What do I want my goal to be? Do I want to be remembered as a great conqueror? As a peacekeeper? Do I want to be remembered as the architect of a golden age? Do I want to be a saint and a religious?
The chiefs are based on the Nordics, and the counts are based on Wallachians. What are the grandees based on? I cannot put my finger on it.
I feel like the grandees are based on sultans and caliphates. I feel, sort of like Middle Eastern, medieval society is where I feel like it's loosely based on. That's the gist I get to just from the name as well. The grandees of the South. All right. You know what, chat? I'm feeling like you know what? I'm gonna make sure the people can eat. I'm gonna do the farming one. Interesting. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom overall. Overall farming as much as possible. This game is on sale. You're tempted. Oh, is it on sale right now? I didn't know it was on sale right now. You can also play this with friends, chat. You don't need to play it on Twitch. You can just run a normal game with like a bunch of your friends. Obviously, you won't have as many people, but you can do like a small king. Oh no, you said the magic words. Oh dear. Oh no. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. All right, so I need an heir. I need more farming. I need to get busy in both meanings of the word. Alrighty, old chat. I think that's everything done for the first season. Let us end the season and find out what happens. You were legit heading to Steam to see how much it is? All right, Blue, the Chiefs of the North. It's time for you to decide on your scheme. What do I mean by that? To get busy in both meetings? Don't worry about it. Helga of the Shizuharuku clan, sinister northern troublemaker, stands precariously on the longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Shawn. How do we make it happen? All right, chat. Blue, only Blue can vote here. If you're in the Blue house, who is Non, Shizu, Tina, you have a vote. You have only 15 seconds left. How do you want to win the game? It looks like you want to raise authority. Oh, you're gonna make the kingdom respect me. Interesting. And you're united. Unanimous, in fact. All right, votes have closed. You have voted for prophecy. You will raise authority. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom must be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance the scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Good thing you threw me in the river and lowered my authority. Vazril of Fallen Ashes 444 Dynasty. Legendary Eastern orator leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Shawn wears the crown. Voting, purple people! This is Faith, Jaden, Fallen! What would you like? How are you going to try to overthrow me? Are you going to attempt to do an ascension? Go for possession? Have an uprising? Which one? Possession? Is that possessing me? What does ascension mean? Ascending to godhood? What does this mean? Faith, are you after my body? You want to possess Shawn? No! Well, Faith and Jaden have voted and the time has expired. Voting is closed! You have voted for possession. How on earth does that work? Holy shit. The Count's plan to summon a demon to possess the monarch, putting them totally under their control. First, they must lure the monarch into a false sense of security. You're gonna make me a puppet? To advance the scheme, the Counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Oh. I need to piss off the Counts. Nazar of Hexanthia's lineage, charismatic political mastermind, stands bathed in the sunshine, droning on in a daze. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Voting for Sweet Hollow Dragon Lord and Hexanthia. Do you want to raise the... Why is this... You sorcery? Intimidation? Excommunication? Which one do you want? It wasn't you, Hexanthia, but it was someone from your house. Your house, Hexanthia, has your claim to the throne.
They found Shawn!
Jummy VT! Oh, it looks like we have a draw! What will happen here? Will you vote for sorcery or excommunication? What happens if I get continue? Does it choose at random? Or do I get a tie pick? I can't get the tie pick how you scheme against me. Damn it! It chose excommunication. You know what? Actually, that's good for me. Okay, so you're trying to lower my stability. All right. What scheme should the Grandee pursue? All right, we now know your foul schemes. Damn it, magic would have been cool. It was a coin flip. It was close. But Raiders, welcome in. I'm Shawn. I'm a normal human. We are currently playing King of the Castle. This is a Twitch game. If you can type in chat, you can play the game with us. It's very simple. I am the king, and you are my nobles. I am trying to leave a legacy, and you are trying to usurp me. But you have different factions, and only one faction can win. Here, if you'd like to join, just type in !join. But Jummy, how was your stream? This game looks fun. It is fun. If you don't own the game, you don't need to own the game to play. But if you do own the game, you can customize what your character looks like, and you can choose exactly which faction you join. Otherwise, it's determined at random. Wordless, thank you for joining. Hadoki Souls, thank you for joining too. Our religious status high, so if we excommunicate, oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You do that next time. You just bought the game. Yeah. I mean, you could probably customize it like between votes, because not every vote you'll be able to be involved in. Stream was fun and really long. What were you doing, Jummy? What were you doing? Let me scroll up just in case you said something earlier and I might have missed it. Also, hi! Hi, Neebster! And hello! Hello! Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, Worthless. Yeah! But what were you up to? What are you doing? Hope you were enjoying it regardless. All right. I'll go back to reading as we continue to the next vote. You do need to open it to customize your character, Jaden. There's a whole if you're in the main menu, there's a customize button. You can customize your character how your character looks for every single faction. You get one character per faction. Oh, League of Legends, Shrinova, and TFT. Ah! Man, I haven't played League of Legends in a long, long time. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too toxic. Ah, Jummy was carrying you in every game. Ah, Jummy has the skills. Wonderful. Strinova. I've seen people playing Strinova, but I've never played it myself. Yeah. And TFT is also, very classic. Actually, I think I played more TFT than League of Legends. No, I played more League of Legends, but I played more recently TFT. Melee was a couple of years ago, though. All right, let's continue. The Grandee's plan to persuade the Archbishop to excommunicate the monarch. First, they must lower royal credibility. To advance this scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. No! Okay. Man, the counts of all the people. All right, chat. All right, chat. End of a turn. Let me move so you can all see. So, you see, chat? this is your goals. And that's the kingdom stats. I'm yellow. Have a good look at it now because I have to move every once in a while. But you're trying to lower kingdom stability. The North is trying to raise authority, and purple is trying to lower their own defiance to make me have a false sense of security. Yeah, that makes you even more suspicious. All right. Let's see what we can do. Shall we?
Let's face it, Shawn darling. Your stability is already questionable at best.
Sanoodle, how rude! I have a very stable kingdom, thank you very much. My stability's at 4. You need to lower it. No, wait. Yes. I need to... No, my stability is high, 6. My authority is 4. You need to lower that and raise that. You can see your goals over here. Your defiance. You already got it done, but if I can piss you guys off.
Your kingdom stability. Perhaps. Yours, though.
No! I'm a stable individual, I swear. Oh, I get to choose a new ability. Okay. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council wishes to vote. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna take this adopt stability one. If you all vote together, I'll make the kingdom more stable. Aha. All right. Time to investigate all the things. Nothing's going on in the south? It's all happening in the north? Oh, no, wait. We got the honor guard. All right, chat. Dread, hello. Honor guard time. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the grandees offer the finest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands, called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguarding work, but they're costly. And hiring foreigners will portray a lack of confidence in the kingdom's fighters. All right. Don't worry about stuff in the north. Oh, we'll figure things out. Beard oaths and axes, no manners. And we'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee they won't run off on random quests, but they're honorable. And in a fight, unbeatable. What about the Eastern Knights? The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respected. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. What about the Southern Battle Nuns? Terrifying warriors. They've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. Their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety. You know what, chat? I've sort of wanted to pick the Battle Nuns. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Battle Nuns, chat? Let me see the Battle Nuns. They've also got they've got those iron masks as well. I feel like... Oh wait, did we not pin it properly? Damn it, I thought I did type message it earlier, but I guess I didn't pin it properly. I must have left it on the 20 minutes thing accidentally. Thank you, Exantia, for fixing that. All right, you know what? I'm going to go battle nuns. Also, that will piss off the counts a little bit. Ha-ha! Oh, you better stay happy, Mr. Counts. The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel masks betraying nothing before filling into information behind your throne. Oh, did it work, Drad? Let me see. Drad. You did, Drad. You won the Grandees, the yellow team. I already forget what your aim is. Oh, no, if I go back to here, you're trying to lower my stability. Or the first stage of your scheme. All right. All right. Now, chat, I've heard terrible news. There's been an avalanche on the northern lands. Let's go hear about the damage and the danger. Chief Masters? A devastating avalanche has buried mountain villages within my domain. There were few survivors. I mean, we can help them out, right, chat? We don't want them to go be... It's an avalanche. We should help them. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. All right, chat. So, chat, we have 3 options. You can send financial aid. You can send... Oh, that's a terrible idea. So to be clear, chat, the North have a different religion to everyone else. So sending the Archbishop to lead a memorial for the lost is crazy. That is a terrible idea. That would just raise your defiance. That was all that would do. Nothing that can be done. You know what? I do not like that option there. All right, chat. I'm gonna veto one of these. Gonna veto sending the Archbishop. B sounds good. No, I'm getting rid of B. B is gone. B is a political disaster. All right, chat. I'm about to start the vote. Your voting don't count until I start the vote. Starting the vote in 3, 2, 1. Get your votes in! You have 2 choices. You can either send financial aid, or you can do nothing. But surely your hearts bleed for the poor people. On the plus side, you'll get wealth. So chat, this stat here, wealth, that's your individual wealth. If this one wins, I assume that's going to Team Blue. But you might all... No, I think Team Blue gets it. Team Blue will get some more money. And the treasury is my wealth. There you go. Now you're all obeying me. You're also well behaved. Well, there you go, chat. We are sending financial aid. Broken Kaizen, hi, Kruger. How am I doing tonight, Kruger? I'm doing good. I am ruling my kingdom and trying not to have anything go horribly wrong. At least it helps us count by lowering defiance. Well, I think, Jaden, it only affects the blue team's defiance. I don't think it helps your guys' defiance. Yep, only affected the blue people. And defiance is now cordial for the North. And the treasury is now 180. It did cost me a pretty penny. I lost half my money, but I'll have an opportunity to get money back in the future. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I have plans to get my money and raise your defiance at the same time. I'm going to tax the shit out of you guys. I'm going to tax the shit out of you. Sorry, chat. Your funds go towards resettling the survivors in neighboring villages, with enough gold to see them through the winter. Who cares about your money? We lost half our people here. Exactly, Tina. Oh, the pain. Yep, Master's got personal wealth, as did everyone else, I think. If I go to Nobles, I'm about to see it. No, just Master's got the money. Okay, Master's got a little bit of money, and that was it. I thought it was more. Also, chat, last time we played this, Mastis had a vineyard that got destroyed. This time, his villages are getting avalanched. Mastis has all the bad. Usually, the villain monologues after their plan succeeds. Oh, there's nothing you can do. You can't stop me from taxing you, chat. It's not a vote. I just get to choose it.
Choose your actions wisely, silly lizard wizard. You remember what happened when you betrayed me? Yes.
I mean, I'm sure things will go smoothly, Sir Noodle. Don't worry. I'll make sure you're well fed in rats, Sir Noodle. Why do you think I'm focusing on farming? If we have plenty of food, that'll attract plenty of pests. And plenty of pests means there'll be plenty of rats for us to eat. You see? They think I'm doing it for the people. No, I'm doing it to get the rats. I now have County Tudoxo. Your Grace, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some as big as a horse. Those are huge spiders, holy moly. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Well, interesting. All right. I'm gonna set a law, chat. Oh, that applies to all of them. Oh, well. All right, chat, you have 4 options. We can send in the army to try to wipe out the spiders. We can burn down the forest. Wait, I don't want that. Oh, no. We can put a bounty on giant spider legs. Burn it, not burn it. Well, that's gonna, you know what? That's gonna be good. That's gonna raise their defiance, so they won't do their level anymore. Put a bounty on the spiders, or learn to coexist. You know, you could coexist with the spiders, chat. There's everyone. So this is everyone on purple. This is the all forest they're talking about burning. Everyone not on purple. Yeah, you decide. No, burning is bad. No, raising defiance. Well, we'll see. All right, chat. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Cast your votes, chat. How does the kingdom deal with this scourge? Oh, some people want to put a bounty in. Other people want to vote. Well, looks like the bounty's on the way up. Oh, no, it's a draw. We're burning with fire. Oh, my goodness, you're all voting for the bounty. Oh, no, burn it with fire is drawing. Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, who will cast the last vote? Ooh. Ooh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we have a tie. No, we don't. Someone accidentally voted in the last minute. Worthless is voting to burn down their own lands. Worthless, you're crazy. Spooder friends, my spooders! Your spooders are gone. It's been burnt down. No time to lose. You send the Eastern Militia to set fires at the edge of the forest. The whole thing's gotta go. Soon the whole forest is ablaze, as well as several nearby fields. And a village. Holy shit, we mucked up. Wildfires rage across the east, but at least the spires have definitely been dealt with. Oh no! We lost farming! I needed the farming! That's my end goal! Defiance is now grumbling. The East is not happy. The East is not happy at all. Trade is now struggling. We were supposed to learn about... I mean... Remember, chat, I'm trying to get farming. So, like, long term, that still might work out for you. All right, end of season. Let's see what's going on. All right, chat. This one is different. This one is, instead of voting, you get to fund. You guys can spend some of your personal money to buy a building. The 2 highest funded buildings will be built. Whatever you want, you better get it. I really want the aqueduct, though. But you're not going to get the aqueduct because... you guys have incentives. If I go back, Okay, so here's the stats. So here are the stats, chat. And here's your money. I'm gonna leave it on your money now. So exclamation mark fund, and then the okay, exclamation fund, and you want either, then you have the letter of the thing you want to fund, or you want Y. All right, so I want an aqueduct too. All right, what do you want? On your marks, get set, start funding. Are you ready? 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 Let's go. Are you ready? 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 Let's go. Oh, they're funding FA. So what's happening? The monument's being funded. Oh, the library. Oh my goodness, you're just throwing things at the library. Oh, the prison's being funded too. Oh no. Stability is going up, and the prison stability is going down. Hang on, is that just even? That's just even, isn't it? Also, why can you guys just make a thieves guild? That sucks. All right, 20 seconds remaining. My goodness, look at you all spending all your money. Faith spent all of it. That's a Strad. My goodness, you guys have heavily invested. Heavily invested, you have. Ooh. It seems we have our winners. The prison and the library. You load stability, and then you increase stability, meaning nothing changed. Nothing changed. They had their desires. I mean, stability is only bad. Lowering stability is only bad for you guys. I guess stability is bad for all of you because you want to have there are two ways to overthrow the king. Chat. You can do your main goal, or if you can start a rebellion. But to start a rebellion, you've got to lower my authority and my stability and get your defiance really high. Which actually, technically, we're only a little bit away from. Oh no! I have to find a spouse. Oh no! In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, and even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy, mother. You better find the time. Don't worry, I've taken the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preferences? Men, women, or do you not mind? I would prefer a woman, if you do not mind. Excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families, and let's see what they have to offer. Oh, God. Sean has to go on Royal Tinder. I have to go on Royal Tinder. I have to go on Royal Tinder. I'd much rather... Oh, dear. This always makes you laugh. God damn it. I mean, it's so true, though. Mum... Have we all had that conversation with a mum being like, oh, when will you find someone? Have we all had that conversation at least once? You have a very lovely sister offer. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Worse, mother is going on Royal Tinder for you. You know what? That is worse. Holy shit, that's the worst. All right, let's see. We haven't had anything with the South yet, so let's come down here and see what they ask of us. An opportunity, Your Holiness. A cursed ship sunk last week, just off the coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kirk vessels are always full of valuable things. Wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters. By Odin's Horn. In fact, it's closer to the city of Begrit than any of yours. But you ceded your waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems. Your Highness, esteemed council, do not let this liar fool you. Oh no. Who? Oh. All right, so the Grandies and the Chiefs. You're going to want one of those two. Huh. Who do we let? Who do we promote? I think, chat, this is a time for me. You know what? I am going to give the Chiefs a little boost. You have one starting vote for free. All right, betrayed yet again. I'm sorry, Xanthia. I'm sorry, Xanthia. You're trying to make my kingdom. You're trying to lower my stability. While the chief are trying to overthrow me, they're doing it by trying to raise my authority. So I'll let them have it. I benefit in the short term from that. This cannot stand. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Going once, going twice. Also, the Chiefs have less people. Oh my goodness, the Grandies might win it. Oh, any last minute votes? Any last minute votes? Going once, going twice. It seems we have a tie. I wonder who breaks ties, chat. They found you. The vote tied at 4. I guess I get the tie of the vote, which includes that I already voted for one. I got to vote twice for this option. Enbride, welcome in, Enbride. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Shawn. Hello. And I'm a normal human. And we're calling you, sir. I rigged that so well. Rue have chosen death by river. No, don't throw me in the river again. Hi, Enbright. Hi. Hope the stream's going well. I hope you had a fun stream too. What were you up to? What were you doing, Enbright? We're playing King of the Castle. Chat is my royal subjects. They are divided into different factions, and they're all competing against me and with each other. I am trying to rule the kingdom, achieve my ambition, and they are trying to usurp me, while also keeping the other faction from usurping me. Deadlock and TFT. Ooh, I've heard good things about Deadlock, though I've never played it myself. Because that's got like whole time travel shenanigans, doesn't it? Because Deadlock is like a loop. I've heard interesting things. No, don't throw me in the river again. All right. So, we'll let the Chiefs salvage the ship. What? But it's in our waters. Move over. The council's word is final. Let me shrink myself back down to where I was. There we go, that works. The operation goes ahead and yields a great bounty of spices from Akatesh, Salashi pearls, and a strange music box that sends everyone to sleep. My goodness, the Chiefs, you all got money! Yeah, it looks like you got a good bit of money there. Yeah. What? You got paid! Yeah, alright. The final event of this session, of this season, a curious discovery in the north. Your Majesty, you recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north? Yes, I remember. A tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Oh! Okay, interesting! Alright, chat. I'm gonna set the law to a call for unity. All right, chat. What do you wish to vote for? Rude, it was your loot, Drad. What do you wish to vote for, chat? Should we send in a group of renowned warriors? Send in a group of scholars? Or should we just seal up the tomb? Just seal up the tomb. No one gets anything. We don't know what the outcome of these two will be. It's a mystery. We know this one we know the last one will raise defiance of the North, most likely. Because assumingly, you know, they want to explore it. So let's go. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. It raises defiance. You don't want to find out what mystery lies in the ruins? Or we're sending in an adventuring party! It's like D&D, chat! D&D, exploring the uncovered mountain tomb! There's definitely not an evil undead creature in there. Brilliant! Brilliant! And my core unity's still in effect because more than half of you voted for the same option. We get +1 stability. The voting is closed. Sends a group of Let's discover what they find out, shall we? The North has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are lots of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The chief finally settled on a champion named Hrothvir, known for juggling live scorpions. He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You'll hope to hear back from them soon. Okay, we don't get to find out what it is yet, but maybe next month. I say it's our tomb, so we deal with it. That makes sense, Norn. It is your tomb. You know, your ancestors. You'll deal with it. Oh. Wait. No! Oh, I couldn't raise your defiance high enough. I can't tax the shit out of you anymore.
You're
God
so
damn it.
cute.
God damn
I
it.
could just eat you up.
Far into the north, where snow blankets the landscape, and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy, foretelling the rise of a tyrant monarch, and the warrior who will overthrow them. This isn't what the prophecy said would happen. Right. Wasn't there supposed to be a tyrant monarch? Something about drowning the kingdom in blood? Aye, keep your hat on. We're not there yet. But they need a bit of encouragement, that's all. A few more executions, unjust imprisonments, that sort of thing. Then the prophecy will be fulfilled and Helga will rise. The chiefs aim to raise authority to at least 5. Ah, Kai Ark, hi, welcome in! Melverine, why the bulk? Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, I'm Shawn, I'm a normal human, and we're currently playing King of the Castle, where my chat has joined my royal court. You can see everyone over here in the corner. And they are trying to overthrow my glorious kingdom, while I try to achieve my goals. Of course, only one faction can win. Bonks are cute. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you enjoyed. Hi, Ark. How's your stream? What are you up to? What are you doing? No, you're welcome, Ark. I'll be honest, my bot does it automatically whenever someone raids. Yeah. You gotta thank the raiders. You're doing some art, making some bubble heads in Blender. Ooh. Nice.
For your betrayal, you have won a prize. Would you like to see what it is?
Sure, what's the prize, Hexanthia? You didn't say it was slippers! Multiple slippers! Why? Not another one! Have you finished?
Lizard.
Are you done? I am not a stinky lizard. Not a lizard. No, you're not done. You're still going. All right. That's quite enough adding. Why?
Lizard.
Nope, not enough. You'll run out of ammunition eventually. All right. The next faction, let's see how their thing is going. Get wrecked, Norn. More anymore?
Have you learned your lesson?
I have learned. I have. You asked me a question and you don't let me answer. Why? Hi, Gothic Ravens. Hi, it's good to see you again. I always know when you stop by. Because I feel it. I really feel it. I feel it in my bones and on my face and on every body part that gets hit by a slipper. Oh God, Gothic, why? Whole shoe store? I'm getting the whole shoe store. It doesn't end. Papa, hi. It's not my birthday, goddammit. Wait, Papa, please. It's not my birthday. Don't believe the lies. Also, that was like an hour ago. I'm so blind. Gothic still goes! I love the screen I go. Yep, that was a lot of slippers, that was. That was so many slippers. This is why Payless Shoe Store went out of business. That's where I get all my slippers from. Damn, what a bully. I know, it's a girl. Careful, everyone. Someone mopped and this is a slipper hazard. All right, back to the secrets. Let me shrink down again. Oh, no. Don't. Impact time.
I think someone throwing slippers at Shawn might be my birthday / Christmas gift. LOL.
What?
Klaus, but wait, there's more.
Wait, Faith, what did I miss? What did I miss, Faith? Wouldn't you be a cute little puppet? No, I don't want to be a puppet. I completely missed it. I don't want to be a puppet. God damn it, man. I did miss that comment. God damn it. So many slippers. Nonate, hi. All right, chat. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the monarch. The counselor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. We must evade him at all costs. For our next stage of the scheme, the Count must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Oh no, you're trying to lower... Wait! You guys have shit faith, don't you? My goodness! They already have 4 faith! God damn it! Why is it giving you goals you already have achieved? I'm gonna get possessed. At this rate, we're gonna get possessed. The cost of your betrayal? No!
This is the cost of your betrayal.
Far to the south, a pair of grandees are conversing on the balcony of a hillside villa. One of them paces up and down, clearly agitated. Grandee Dragonlord. It's absurd. The monarch is
All
a
right,
fool, a
time
weakling.
to tie the strings
Yet the
onto
people
Shawn's
love him.
arms and
The
control
kingdom
him
is as
into a
stable as
puppet.
ever.
First thing on the agenda is to shove him into the river.
No, please. All right, time to tie the strings to Shawn's arms, control him like a puppet. First thing is just shove him in the river. No! The peasants are a fickle bunch. God damn it. I haven't even got married yet. You're almost 2 ways. You're almost there. No, not into the river. I don't want to be in the river. Grandee Hexanthea. Oh my goodness, wait. You are literally leading the plot against me, Hexanthea. No. No golden age lasts forever, my friend. The peasants are a fickle bunch. As Grandee Hexanthia talks, she lies back and casually lowers another olive into her mouth. The Grandee's aim is to lower the king's ability to 4 or less. Though, other factions, you do need to stop the counts. You gotta make sure the counts don't win. Alright, Look, I'll be honest. I need the money. I need the money, chat. I need the money. You know what? I'm gonna make the counts weaker. Because I need to tax the counts so they don't cause issues. Chat, it's been a rough year. Thank you for the gold. He loves the chaos. I love it all. So you may notice, chat, you might be a little bit poorer than you were a moment ago. Don't worry. I tax you all evenly. Actually, the counts don't have a lot of money. You guys are pretty poor. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Man, we have 7 stability. That's really high. Oh, it's time to get a wife. Oh no. Starting to look like Big Bro from Fable 3, dude. Paul, I funded that prison. If you don't pay your taxes, that's where you end up. Oh, ads! We will wait for the ads to pass. We'll wait for the ads to pass, chat. Actually, while the ads are, I'm gonna quickly grab some fruit. I'm a little peckish. I've got a banana in the other room. I'm gonna grab and eat a banana. I'll be right back. Right back, chat. You should probably have a break too during the ad. Oh dear, chat. Oh dear. I had a thought. I'm back. Hi, chat. You know what I discovered, chat? I messed up a little bit. I went shopping the other day, chat, and apparently I left something in the shopping bag. I thought I'd put it all away. And what do you reckon I left in the shopping bag? I left the fucking ham. I left the ham. It's been sitting in the shopping bag for a day. It's not edible now. It wasn't in the fridge. God damn it. It was only 200 grams of ham, but god damn it. Time. I've never done that before. Not the ham. Literally, I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and only the ham and the milk were the only things I like anything else. All the other things I bought would have been fine. I guess the fruit. No, the fruit would have been fine. The vegetables would have been fine. It's a fucking ham. Oh, I forgot the fucking ham. It had to be the ham. It was down the bottom because I was looking in the fridge when I was getting myself a drink because I was refilling my water bottle while the ad break was on. And I looked in the fridge and went, hang on, didn't I buy ham? Where's the ham? And then I looked a bit more and went, it's not here. Did I got it? Did I not get it? Christmas is ruined. Ah, dear. It was only like cut ham, a couple 100 grams of it. And it wasn't Christmas ham. God, that would be ruined. I need to go shopping on Monday anyway, so I'll just get more ham then. But damn it, that's a waste of like. It was like $4 worth of ham. Just god damn it. Oh, you have an official funny joke, Hollow? Go ahead. I'll hear funny jokes. All right. Oh no! Mom is back. Mom is back and wants to show us her matches. Oh no! Mean to me and my Christmas ham joke. Yeah. All right, let's go see who Mum has found for us. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful future alliance. Yes, I know. A partner for life to have and to hold. Let's go a partner. I suppose so, but the alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she arranged 3 portraits on easels. From each, for now, each is covered in a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that benefits your station and suits your political needs. I don't like this. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Martha, firstborn daughter of the Northern Thorn clan. Beautiful, isn't she? Apparently, she's exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a Northerner. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and weapons. And other strange northern beasts. Had a bit of a controversy a while back where her clan hall burned down. Apparently, her peasants were to blame. I can see the appeal, I suppose. Next. This is Veronica, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Worthless Wastes dynasty. I met her at the party once, but all she did was squeak a hello and run off. Seems nice enough. Spends most of her time indoors, poring over musty tomes. She went missing a while ago, but turned out she'd accidentally locked herself in the cellar. Survived on wine for a week. She's an intriguing candidate. And finally, from the south, Seraphina, eldest daughter of the Hollow Anarchy's lineage. You just find out you have a daughter, but you hope she's beautiful and you hope she's picked on. You vibe with her, Lamal. I feel like I'd lock myself in a cellar and live off wine for a bit. Sophia, the eldest daughter of Hollow Anarchist lineage, she reputed to have an ego the size of a sun. But there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the South, she claims to put her faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. And she's got grand plans by all accounts. She wants to change the world. Not bad at all. What do you think? Of course, you'll be picking a candidate. Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll be angering the other regions. But you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Ha! Pick the council, the sheep? What? You don't want me to pick a... You don't want me to pick... Well, you don't want to pick the grandies? Oh, you don't want the confident religious person. Fair. This is a hard issue. You know what last time we lost? Yes, because they I mean, it might not go the same way, but last time, yes, because she got herself appointed as like ruler of her place and she sucked. I think though that one last time was explicitly stated to be not very smart. Safina? She's the best choice? I don't know. Chat, tell me more about your proposals. You know? Tell me more. Those of the various different factions. Have you any stories of your candidates? But my daughter, Shawn! Everyone is someone's daughter, Hollow. You wound me with this projection. I'm sorry. Look, I'll give you all another chance. Convince me. Provide an argument. Marta is a very lovely lady. I'm sure you would do well with her. She sounds spirited, skilled hunker, and can catch all... Whoa, catching all the rodents you want? That's a high sell there, Norn. So far, Marta has moved to the top of my list. I feel like Xanthia is threatening me by offering me my only proposal is a lovely glass of tea. I feel like that's a threat. Can't fix stupid with the North. You can't fit arrows with Seraphina. Oh, that's a little... But what about, you know... But what about our relatable I can't type? I mean, I will say that Varinka is very relatable. Loving the indoor life, accidentally locking themselves inside. It is very cute. But they raised a good point about Martha and getting the rats. She also has a good hot spring, which helps with shedding and relaxation. Martha does? Ooh. But sellers have rats. She clears. Oh, that's a fair point. She did spend a lot of time in the cellars, so she knows where to find the rats. You know what? The heads up. It's Seraphina can be a battle wife? Can she be a battle wife? Oh, I'm on the fence. Marta can cook? Marta, the person whose place burned down, can cook? I'm not sure I want her cooking anything, just in case. They said it was her peasants, but you can never be too careful. Clearly we have the shy girl. I'll be honest, I'm on the fence between Marta and Varinka. What's your type? This is my decision. My type is someone who loves me back. Which is none of these people, let's be honest here. This is a political marriage. I'm fucked. I'm sorry, sweet. I'm sorry. I have religious trauma. The religious zealot is... it's not very appealing, I'll be honest. Serafina can learn to love. Oh, I'm sure they're a wonderful individual, just not for Shawn. Ah! Go with Marsha. She's probably a tomboy. She does sound like a tomboy. Marsha sent countless love letters. Have you not received them? I had not. That's a bold claim to make. You know what? I think we'll go with Varinka. I feel like Marsha's been put forward as pretty much the be-all and end-all of everything, and that makes me suspicious. Marsha sounds too good to be true. Varinka feels realistic. We'll go with Varinka. Hi, Blanchett. Hi, how's it going? This is Varenka, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Worthless Waste, 121 Dynasty. I met her at a party once, and all she did was squeak and... Oh, that was the introduction. Never mind. I've made my decision! Varenka of the East! Excellent. I'll make alliances. So we cut the East Defiance in half. We raised the North Defiance by a little, and we raised the South Defiance by a little. Can't talk about my own daughter without it being suspicious. How dare you be a good parent? It was a little suspicious, you know. But fair enough, fair enough. Like, can't blame you for talking up your own daughter. That is very fair. I want the East Defiance up, remember? No, I don't. Not anymore. The East already did the goal. It doesn't matter what the Defiance is. I want their faith to go up. That's what I want. They already did it, Hollow. They already did it. We were too slow. I didn't get the opportunity to tax them fast enough. I don't believe we literally only lost that because the tax happened afterwards. They already hit it. Which is what would have happened with the Grand East. It would have been interesting. I've got to make sure you guys don't get too high either. I've got to keep you below 7. Or below 4, actually, because you guys are trying to lower that one. Okay, Saint or Sinner. Let's see what's going on with the Grandees. All I'm saying is every Grandee claims to have a saint in their ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzlewit. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Aranjar by turning it to dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. Ah, a petty dispute. Please don't break out into a duel. Count Shameless Hero is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he's a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even after death, they don't decay. Very well. I request council's permission to exhume my ancestor to prove this fool wrong. All right. What do you want to do? All right, chat. What options do I have? None of these options are pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to use the call for unity. All right, chat, cast your vote. Cast your vote. doormat? She's just shy. She's just shy. I'm sure she can stand other people. Cast your votes, chat. Cast your votes. Man, you're really going to piss off the people. All right. We have a two-way draw? Vote tied at 4. But that means I get to choose. And I think we should ask the Archbishop to check the church records instead. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Church records can be muddled, Your Majesty, especially after times of turmoil. But I'll do my best to check. What was the deceased man's name? Saint Umber. Surely you have a history of him somewhere. A few days later, the Archbishop emerges from his personal library, blinking in the light. I'm sorry, I can't find any historical record of a saint named Umber. What? No, check again by the 9th. Ha! I was right! I think you owe me an apology. 9th preserve us. I was so sure. Fine, take your money. No! It lowered their faith! It lowered their faith! Oh God, I'm gonna get possessed! Faith can't go lower in the north. The faith of the east got lower. And the faith of the steadfast. We had a 70% chance of winning and we got the 30% chance of failure. No! Oh, Jaden, you caught your first shiny? Nice! I've been told I'm shiny luck. Hi, AJ, hi! The odds were in our favor and we still fucking lost. All right. Look, I'm just gonna have a kid and get the farming of everyone's farming up. That's all I gotta do. Have a kid, get the farming up, and we're good. We have received word from Hrothgar, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the mountain tomb. Aha, he's back! Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not a cause for celebration. Hrothgar now marches ahead of an army of magical warriors made entirely of ice. They believe Hrothgar is their ancient king. Is this a joke? The traitor Hrothgar plans to take your throne with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide in response. Do we know the origin of these ice warriors? The ancient northern king Branoff was rumored to be a warlock who created his own soldiers from snow and used them to crush his rifles. If these are his creations, they must be over 400 years old. All right, chat. We're being invaded.
The Count's faith lowering at the same time Jaden caught a shiny. It must be a calling.
Must be a call. God damn your luck, Jaden. We're not looking good, chat. We got a 15% chance of military force. We could just send an assassin after him. Or we could do nothing. I'm gonna say right now that we are not doing nothing. All right, chat. Wait. I thought that was the veto. That was the vote. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the veto. Oh my God, that was almost really bad. All right, chat. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. A or B. Are we fighting him with the army or are we assassinating him? What are we doing? We army or assassinating? Let us see how things go. Will we be victorious? I almost screwed up there. It would have been bad if I'd done that. It looks like we're sending an assassin. Good thing I taxed the shit out of you a couple turns ago. I have no doubt you could. No doubt you could. Unfortunately, I have an assassin to hire. Surely this goes well. Your assassin strikes true. Hothveer is dead before the week is out, strangled in his bedroll. The Ice Warriors retaliate by rampaging across countryside, burning farms and killing peasants. No! No! All the farms are gone! No! No! And the peasants too! God damn it. God damn it! This round, every random mystery thing has just fucked me. Well, the prophecy is being fulfilled anyway. Your army tries to fight them, but the Ice Warriors prove impossible to catch, blending into the snow and avoiding the northern troops. Eventually, the Ice Warriors claim a nearby mountain fortress and dig in, resisting all attempts to rout them. Well, you wanted chaos and you got it. That could have gone better. That went awfully. Blue Rose, welcome in, Blue, welcome in. Luckily, Martin knows how to make a rat stew because all our farms are gone. I'm so sorry. I thought I didn't think they'd die, but I at least thought they'd stop attacking, you know? I didn't think they'd rampage across the countryside. They wouldn't die because, you know, they found them in the tomb. So obviously they didn't die when the last guy died. But I would have thought they'd just stop, you know, fighting. More destabilization. You're still going to get much lower. Also, the faith is going to be a problem. All right, what am I going to ditch? I'm going to ditch... Oh, I'm going to ditch... I'm going to adopt the Monarch's golden choice. I'm going to ditch the Monarch's vote. Essentially, chat, if I use this law, if you vote for the thing I sing, you get paid. It's bribery, chat. You want to be bribed, don't you? Lots of money. Lots of money you'll be getting. Yes. You haven't used Monarch's vote? I did use it once or twice. I used it once and got it into a tie because of it. I used it well. Ah, why, Xanthia, why? All right, let's see. Oh, we have a royal wedding. And then we have the starving north. The wedding of Vanika is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you are getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you stand in St. Bernard's Cathedral with Veronica at your side. I do. I take this woman as my wife. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Renuna Veronica turns bright red every time a toast is called in her honor. She's so shy. No, wait, our authority got to 5! No! By the time you find yourself alone with Veronica, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Hello. I hope you had as good a time as I did. You too. You both lapsed in a strange time. Veronica gulps back her wine. Do we give a space chat or do we try to start a conversation? Make her blush as much as possible? I ask in awe, who decided that? I did, and I'm the king. You need to work on your people skills. It's wild. Yeah. I feel like. Do we? No, Dread. I'm not telling she needs to work on her people skills. She does, but that's not how you get someone who's shy to work on their people skills. That's how you get them to avoid you. Ask her about herself? Yeah, I reckon we can ask her about herself. Yeah, we'll go for that. Lordum. Not much to tell, really. I like to read. Sorry, I know that's boring. She left silent again. All attempts to get her to talk, more prove fruitless. Eventually, she makes an excuse and heads to the spare bedroom chamber. Maybe I should just let her have her space for a bit. Sometimes people need time to warm up to you. Oh, girl, she's relatable. All right, let's deal with the famine, because I'm worried about this famine. I am really worried about this famine. Your Majesty, the famine in the north has grown worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all the major townships. Oh, stability just dropped to 5. From Tharmar to Thorngard. Starving mobs are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What do we do? You guys are too poor to do that one. No. Import mass amounts. All right, chat. I am going to give you an option. That is to say, anyone who votes to import mass amount of food from overseas. Ooh, that's going to use up all our money, though. Do I want to use up all our money? Or I could just have the... No, I need to raise farming for both of them. All right, anyone who votes to import massive amount of food, you get 500 gold. Your personal finances will go up by 500 if you vote for B. If you vote B, you know... Yeah, you vote B, you get money. Actually... There we go. If you use your money, how you bribe us, don't worry. The bribery money comes from a different source. It's my secret stash. There we go. Now I can tax the shit out of you next turn. You're in game. Visualize, you're over here. You're blue. You're not king, though. I am the king. You are chief. One of the chiefs of the north. One of the many noblemen. Yeah. And you can vote. You're in the game. Yeah. In fact... And can I see your vote? No. Yeah. But you're in the game, yeah. Business, you have to vote in the text chat. You have to type !vote and then a letter. Yeah. Yeah, the counts are super rich. The counts have all the money. The poor grandees. Voting is closed. I'm glad we all voted to import all the food. The treasury is opened. Now a tide of gold flows out of the kingdom into the pockets of the Tavarians and Kurth merchants. In return, great floods into our famine-stricken northern lands. Thank you, Your Majesty. The gods are good. The unrest dies down. As soon as the rioters have bread enough, it's enough to tide the peasants over until the next harvest. We did it! We got the farms done! All right, now what the fuck we do about this ice fortress in the north? The ice warriors in the north have occupied an old ruined castle. They're rebuilding it and declaring themselves an independent fiefdom, still loyal to the long-dead king, Barlgenorth. We can't let this stand. There's a threat. They're a threat they must be dealt with.
Lizard.
Ooh. All right, chat. How are we gonna fight the Ice Warriors? Marta is happy. She has bread to go for her stew. I'm so sorry, Marta. The one who got away. All right, nobody burn a farm for at least a fortnight, please. All right. You know what, chat? I sort of want to know what happens. Oh, that's not the right one. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm going to do a call for unity, chat. If you all vote together, you'll increase stability.
You're so cute.
Make your choices, chat. Make your choices. How are we going to deal with this fortress of ice warriors? Are we going to send a diplomatic envoy? Are we going to deliver the crumbling skeleton of their long dead lord? Are we going to send an army to try to wipe them out? Given how that went last time, I don't think that's a good idea. We're going to do nothing. Deliver them the skeleton of their long dead lord? Yeah, I like that idea. I think that's the best idea. Because, you know, maybe they'll just give up. They'll be like, here is your lord. He has been dead for a long time. It's been 400 years since your lord has died. It's not like they're going to like sally out and attack us thinking we murdered them, right? Right? Nah, never. Let's see what happens. I'm good with Ice Warriors, chat. Ignore the last time. I'm good. Let's find out. I will make the arrangements for Balanov's skeleton to be delivered to the Ice Warriors fortress. No! That will lower farming! No! I don't want to lower farming. I really don't want to lower farming. I could send the military. I know! You said don't burn the farms! Fine, we'll send in the army! Oh, this is gonna go awful. The resulting siege is long and fierce. The Ice Warriors don't need to eat or drink, so you can't starve them out. Instead, your northern troops attack the walls day after day, taking terrible losses. Oh, man! Finally, the wall falls and the troops overrun the battlements. In the aftermath, the Ice Warriors' melting shards litter the snow. All right. You guys didn't need a military, did you? Nah. You actually still have 5 military. That's pretty high, actually. You guys were the military force, I guess. I just realized we just had a mini reenactment of Game of Thrones. Back in the north, a chief Norn clan hall. Oh, back in the north, a chief Norn Thorns clan hall. A congregation of god speakers huddles around the tables. Praise Morgana. The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed, and Helga will be our queen. All hail Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Helga's head. The influence of the old god is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the north alive. Surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Helga. For the next stage in the chief's scheme, we must lower their faith. They must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Lower their faith to 4 or less. It starts at 0. Why is this a goal? Ah! Don't you, well, Faith? You had the same thing. At least it takes them 4 seasons. You're about to get it already. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we got 1 more season. All right, we end the season. Sean, the only people who aren't winning are the Sunnies. You guys are really the only people who haven't had a good time. Bankruptcy looms. I'm too poor. Ah. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. I own the royal mints. Just make more coins. Oh god, let's crash the economy. Oh god, no. We take things for the bank. We crack open our own tombs. You guys are still trying to lower that. Do I take a loan from the bank or do I sell some of my jewelry? Authority goes down, wealth goes down. Someone loses wealth and we gain 1,000 gold. 3,000 is a lot, though. A lot of gold for a bank loan. Hi, Dragoneer, welcome in. And whose fault is this? We're bankrupt because the ice people burned all the farms, and I paid everyone. I prevented famine in the north, and this is the thanks I get. We could crash the economy, but we won't. I think we'll just sell off some of the royal jewels. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It's a humiliating affair, selling off the symbols of your power, and it makes you look weak and desperate. Ooh, Count Blue Rose lost some money, and the treasury went up to 650. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Check out the scepter. It's like I'm the monarch. Non. Give me back my royal scepter. I'll come. You wait till next time I get taxes, chat. You all have very low defiance. I'm gonna tax the shit out of you again. Oh no, hordlings! A hordling attack! You lost money? You lost money because you bought the royal jewels. No, Tina, I didn't sell your tiara. You bought my tiara. Other way round, Blue. Other way round. You bought my royal jewels. You are the proud owner of a unique item. I will come and buy it back from you for twice the price in 3 years, I swear. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hordlings have occupied my vineyards, driven my staff away. What's a hordling? Grubby little creatures, like fat green babies with claws. Very hard to kill. Fire's the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we should do it soon. They're eating all my grapes. Why can't your fellow grandees help out? My plight is of no interest to them. I wish to assemble the council. Ninth, bless you, Your Highness. No, wait, we can't burn. We can't burn. We can't burn the vineyard. Okay, chat, I have decided. Chat. You are not allowed to burn the vineyard. You are not allowed to burn it. This time, the vineyard will not be destroyed. All right, chat, you get to vote. We can either strong arm the other grandees to help out, or you can hire the adventurers from the guild. We have the money to afford that now. What do you want to do, chat? What do you want to do? We're protecting the vineyards. I'm trying to build up our farming, goddammit. Oh, looks like we're strong arming the other grandees in. Need our defiance up? No, you don't need your defiance up. You need the stability down. But it looks like it's pretty unanimous. You guys wanna muscling on the grandies. I think some of the grandies get a little bit more wealth too. Oh, no, this guy gets a little more wealth. Dread gets a little more wealth. You want to bankrupt, Shawn? I just narrowly avoided bankruptcy. I'm not doing it again. I'll get a loan next time. When the grandies grudgingly send in their token force, a slaughter ensures. The Hornlings put up a meager fight before scurrying into the hills. Peculiarly, the grandies discovered the Hornlings filling... The Hornlings filled Grandee Drad's Lescau's wine cellar with spoons. So many that it's almost impossible to move down there. It'll take some time before the vineyard's back to full production. But Grandee Drad is grateful for the help. You get a little bit of money. Hey, we didn't lose farming. That's all I care about. What's the deceased? An elderly Grandee Dorian, a cousin many times removed of Grandee Hexanthia, died in her sleep last week. She's nearly 90, would you believe? A better end that most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty, she stayed at home in the south most of her time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. Grandee Dorinda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Oh, I thought it was her. Whoops, that's Hexanthia. That's a different voice for Hex. Grandee Dorinda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By the 9, that's a pitiful claim. Okay, what do we want to do? You know what? I think, chat, I think Hexanthia has the better claim. And as an apology for all the times I've betrayed the Grandees in the past couple of things, anyone who votes for B will get paid 500 gold. 500 gold. Vote A and you get 500 gold. That's what you want, isn't it? There you go. 500 gold to anyone who votes for A. I'm not past bribery here. I know you all vote with your wallets. I know how to get to you. 500 gold. I'm very glad this doesn't use my actual wealth, because this is a lot of money. All right, there we go. Don't say I never did anything for you. Give the estate to Grandee Hexanthia. It is done. The North is now cordial. Chief Dragoneer shakes his head, muttering with his friends about favoritism in the council. But Grandee Hexanthia and the other Grandees are delighted. They even send you the treasurer a gift basket as a token of their appreciation. And the king, we got a little bit more money. Hexanthia's personal wealth is doubled, which is crazy. And they're a little less likely to get angry with me now. Pretty good. All right, it's next season. Oh, an auction! Ooh, what do you guys want to do? I think I know what's gonna happen. You guys are okay. Well, I see which 2 buildings are probably going to be built. I wish there was some way for me to interact with this auction. All right, chat. Spend your money. Spend your money. What do you want? Do you want to get a cathedral, a library, and the chiefs? Do you want to get an aqueduct for the counts or the observation? Do you want to get a fortress or a prison? What do you want? What do you want? I see you put Hexanthia's throwing their money into the prison. Which does make sense. Stability is down. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck so much. Seems a lot of funding for D as well. Remember, chat, you could also use your things to slow other people down. For say, if you didn't want the Counts to win. Or the Chiefs. You could be funding the Faith for the Chiefs to try to, like, you know, hold it off. Not that it would do much, actually. But, yeah. I love this just a little bit onto the fortress. Someone wants a bigger military. Yeah. All right, it looks like time is up. That's our second prison. Man, why do you guys love prisons so much? And there's an observatory too. We end the season. About your heir? Your marriage to Rinker has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you've made some good memories, but there's no spark. She cares more about her stupid books than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head. That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. We could adopt a kid from an orphanage. I don't think I have a bastard child anywhere. Make a young cousin area. Check out personal money. There you go. You can see how much money you have. You have a ton. Have her own kid. You can't use points. You use points. You did use points before, Visage, but you didn't win the auctions. You didn't lose the money, I think, is what happened. Yeah. I mean, I prefer to have a kid for an heir, but... And, like, I don't have a bad relationship with my wife, but they're not interested in children, so... Or at least they don't see... No, look, clear. We'd have to work hard to make this happening, and it wouldn't happen. The simplest solution would be to make our cousin. Youngest cousin an heir. That wouldn't be too bad. I don't want to have a bastard. I'll try with the wife. I'm sure we can do it. Surely you have a child somewhere. I'm not in the habit of just, you know, adding children left and right. That responsibility. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Oh. Okay. Why is there a terrible secret? Your Majesty, I bring urgent news. The Counts have doubly eroded the power of the church in the east. But the Counts have been so helpful lately. It must have been a ruse to give your fonts security. But what's more alarming is why they're doing this. The Counts are planning to hold your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. By the time they're finished, you'll be nothing more but a shell. The demon will take you over body and soul. By the ninth god! This is what you're planning! My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring this sacrilege to the Council's attention. Oh! Alright, Chad! We have an option here.
You're so cute.
Yes.
I could just eat you up.
Shawn 17 lurk.
Everything is canon. Okay, we need to raise their faith to above 4? Which would be a lot. I don't feel like we'll be able to do that. Chibi, hi, Chibi, hi! She lies? I don't think she does, worthless. I don't think she's lying at all. I think she tells the truth. Now, how do I encourage this? I encourage this with personal wealth. We can delay them a season, or...
Lizard.
Alright, chat! Spread the word of the danger of demons?
Lizard.
Or do we delay the scheme for one season? Maybe they'll raise it by more than one. If it races by more than one, then we might have a chance. Alright, chat! Anyone who votes for this one gets bonus gold! Alright, chat! Your turn! Bathe him again! Should I just vote for the bathe option? Alright. Cast your votes, chat! Cast your votes! Heck the gold bath time! Oh my fucking god, you don't care. You don't care about the gold, you just want me to have a fucking bath. Why did I not see this coming? I'm clean! I'm not a stinky lizard! Should have done the other one. Well, even some of the counts have voted for it.
Lizard.
No. Cause funny, but delay is okay. Delay is okay. It was a close second. Oh,
Lizard.
there's a bath twice a day. God damn it. Morning, evening, you take time out of your busy schedule to bathe. Unfortunately, the holy water is extra holy if it's cold, and you maintain a near permanent shiver. Oh dear. Still, you take no signs of possession. The Count's efforts have been hampered. The stat goal will not be valid until the end of the next season. So, oh, low on lumber. Your Majesty, will you tell these superstitious counts to get
Look,
over
Counts,
themselves?
we need to delay a bit. We forgot to buy extra maid dresses for the Shawn puppet.
No, not the extra maid dresses for the Shawn puppet. No! We need wood
Lizard.
for our crafts, people. Oh dear, this is not what I wanted. I've told you 1,000 times, Chief. The forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract had no exclusions for haunting. Your Majesty, the Counts aren't allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Okay. You know what, chat? Do whatever you want. I have no idea. Go! Cast the vote! Do we let them go logging? Do we let them go logging but share the proceeds with the Counts? Do we turn the forest into a northeastern hunting reserve? Or do we fence off the area to make sure no one goes there? What do we do, chat? What do we do? You can still vote till I actually click the end vote button. But I could end it at any time, but I'll let it go a little longer to give you guys a chance, because I didn't really explain it before I clicked the start button. Yeah. Alright, ending the vote in 3, 2, 1. Vote is over! Look, they're going logging. With the council express permission, hundreds of northern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down. But they are woefully unprepared for what they find. The moment the workers cut down the ancient trees, they come alive, pick up laborers, and devour them whole. Oh. No, our farming went down! Panic spreads. Chiefs withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, the trees start marching across the east, ransacking villages along across the way. Oh my goodness, your defiance went up so high. I warned you! Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the chiefs know no bounds. Look, they had a rough match. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good, chat. This is not good. Oh, Isabella, you dyed your hair? Nice! Ooh! Are you happy with how it turned out? Back in the south, the plot to have the monarch excommunicated is picking up momentum. 2 grandees stand on the balcony overlooking the city of Maronia. The city may look peaceful, but underneath it, nothing but discontent. All across the kingdom, peasants are sharpening their cutlery and barricading their shacks. You know a storm is coming. Who better to blame but the monarch themselves? Exactly, the commoners are afraid. And it's time for them to find their faith. For the next stage of the scheme, the grandee must raise all regions' faith in a combined total of at least 10 in 4 seasons. You need to get 2 more faith. Ooh, you're in opposition to everyone else. I'm sorry, chiefs. I need the money. I also need to give these guys a tax break so they don't rebel. I think I can afford to just leave you even. We had a little bit of money. We'll lose a little bit. Oh, hang on. I could raise that. You know, I don't want to get much higher. Oh, I'm just going to do this. We're going to make the North a little more pissed off of us. 15 books left. Oh, no. Grandee's the new punching bag. I just gave them normal tax. I just gave you guys normal tax. You guys are now my allies, technically. The trees are attacking! Oh no, the trees are attacking. Your Majesty, ever since the bird-brained chief tried to cut down our ancient grove, the trees have been rampaging across the east. You just said the forest was haunted! Lots of forests are haunted! You should have said composed of ancient cursed trees that swallow people whole! The grove is older than the kingdom itself. It's no wonder it held such power. Please, Your Majesty, assemble the council. We must appease the trees. Well, we can't afford that one. We are too poor. We can set fire. We are not setting fire to the east. I am not burning down. All right, chat. Vote A. We are not voting A. I'm immediately vetoing A. We are not setting fire to the east. We are setting the soldiers. Sure, the chance of success is low, but it's better than guaranteed loss. I can't lose more farming.
Lizard.
Hi, Rura. Hi. Oh, there are ads. I see. My apologies, chat. I wasn't paying attention to the ad break. When did that ad break start? Oh dear. All right. During the okay, so welcome back from the ads chat. What you missed is we had tax time. I taxed the chiefs a bit more. I gave the counts a little bit less to lower their defiance, and the grandees got the normal amount. That's nothing. Guess what you've been doing the whole stream, Faith? Have you been drawing something? Mm-hmm. You've not got ads to be clear? Mm-hmm. Wrapping presents? Ooh! That makes sense, because Christmas is just around the corner. I am not ready for Christmas. 45 books! That's a lot of books to wrap. All right, chat, cast your votes! Are you going to bring in Northern soldiers, or are you going to bring in the counts to deal with it alone? Looks like you're all decided to bring in the Northern soldiers. Even the North is voting to bring in Northern soldiers, which is good. You have a combined military strength of 10. You are the strongest region. The most apt for putting up a fight. You guys had this between your warriors strong and your noble knights. I'm sure nothing is going to go wrong. I believe in your strength, chat. I believe in your strength. By the old gods, we'll show these soft counts how to cut down a few trees. Legions of Northern Shoal soldiers, lumberjacks, and rangers armed with wood-cutting axes and torches were sent to the front lines. Despite their ferocity, the trees were no match for Northern grit nor the sharp axes. Stumps litter the landscape, and volunteers are paraded throughout the east. You did it, chat! You see? I said it would happen. Yeah, I said you guys had it. You did it. Now we're more stable. The counts are a lot less defiant. And that worked. We only had like a 30% chance of passing that. That was crazy. The legend of the killer trees faded into the world once again. The Archbishop claims that one more bastion of the post-god influence has been destroyed. We did it! Love how he said we can't burn the forest, but yet we brought torches anyway. I mean, you can't burn the east! Individual trees, sure, just don't let it, like, become a forest fire. Alright. Last up, we have... Oh, no, we have two more. We have the Hordling Strikes Back. Your Holiness, the Hordlings, they've returned! Oh, no, Drad. The soldiers we sent only got rid of them temporarily. They've taken over my vineyard again! Those little bastards are impossible to kill. Never mind that, Your Highness. You must act quickly to alleviate the spoon shortage in the south. Spoons are disappearing all across the region. I'm sorry, spoons? It's no laughing matter. Have you ever tried to eat soup with a fork? It's simply impossible. Not the vineyard again! Fine, I shall call for a vote. Praise be, Your Majesty. Order a hunt for the missing spoons. Burn down the vineyard to destroy the Hordlings. Prioritize the southern industries to make more spoons. Chat. We gotta do a funny. Come on, chat. Come on, I believe in you, chat. I believe you picked the funny option. We are gonna make the South the spoon capital of the world. We need more spoons. Trust me, chat. Trust me. Vote for the spoon option. Do it. Vote for the spoons. No! Vote for the spoons! Yes, Faith! Yes, more spoons! More spoons! You're so well spread out. More spoons! Every spoon you can get me! We need more spoons! 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 Nice! Yeah, it's a good amount of spoons. Hi, just hanging out. Hi! Yes, this is my normal avatar. Who is voting the burn down? That would be Norn, Dragoneer, and Blue Rose. Man, you guys just trying to hurt me so much. All right. Also, I'm pretty sure this minus wealth. I think that's... I don't know whose that is, actually. Whose wealth is that goes down by that much? The voting is closed. Pivot the South industries to making more spoons. We have done it! Great swaths of workshops throughout the South suddenly take on new orders. It's spoon season now, but spoons continue to go missing almost as fast as you can make them. Meanwhile, Grandy let his problems compound, sending him to spiraling debt. I'm sorry, Drad. I mean, you still have your vineyard. It's just still filled with all the Hordlings.
Thou shalt not destroy thy vineyard. We must drink thine wine to enjoy ourselves.
How could I? What do you mean? You guys just have an You guys asked me to fix the spoon problem. I fixed your spoon problem. You now make more spoons than they can get rid of. Draddles, I'm so sorry, but the bit was too funny. It was. I just made Drad bankrupt. Well, technically it's the Hordlings. We just did nothing about the Hordlings. I mean, we could have burnt down the thing. Oh, dear. All right. Last thing, the Wandering Bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song, you say, about me? Why, of course, in fact. I have a tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch. What inquires the subject? What should I tell the masses of you? What would you inspire? What would you like to inspire them? Teach them to love me. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks and everyone within the Crown lands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I only need a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. Don't pay you. Don't be silly. I will pay her just because I'm afraid she's going to, like, besmirch my name if I don't. I will pay you. Here you go. The bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. The treasure is getting a little low. No! She's a hack! She wasn't skilled at all! Sally is a better salesperson than songwriter. She composes the song, yes, but it fails to capture the hearts of the people. You have her perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes, there's no rhythm, and she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. Fuck! And here it comes. I'm gonna get possessed. The Count rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of the moorland. Soon another joins him. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the population. How delightful. Then we can make our move unseen. We must invite a demon to possess the monarch. The ancient book describes 2 demons, each attracting a different aspect of the human mind. You have a vote, chat? Who do you want to invite? Rakamus, the mad tyrant, the cockroach queen? Or Muramaraka, the Duke of Greed, the face of all coins? You want to raise authority? Or do you want to raise the treasury? We're broke! We're pretty broke, and we're pretty unauthoritarian. So we might be okay. This might be doable. We might be able to stay alive. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Shoot. Aha, there's no clear option here. Also, only the counts can vote, I believe. Only the purple people can vote. Which is the list of everyone here. Blue Rose, Shameless, Fallen, Worthless, Jaden, Faith, and Focus Souls. You may all vote. I'll give you another 15 seconds. And then I'll call the vote. Visage, you are not in this faction. You cannot vote. This is only the purple faction. You're in the blue faction. Probably A, because the treasury's not been kind to everyone. I mean, I can use the... We'll figure it out. Also, what do you mean the treasury's not been kind? You guys have so much money. You have more money than the kingdom does. Ah. Okay, you voted for the mad tyrant, the cockroach queen. The cockroach queen was once a favorite servant of the ninth god, but when she betrayed him, he banished her to the deepest caves, where she became a twisted agent of the seventh. She desires to rise to power once more. She will be attracted to a powerful monarch whose authority is unquestioned. For the final stage scheme, the count must raise authority to at least 6. Aha! At least 6! I will lower my authority! I will keep it low! Oh, there you go. Swing votes? Reverse voting? If I take this one, and I ditch the Call of Unity... Alright. Oh dear. We have Destitute Grandee. What's happening over here? Though you tried to save the South from the spoonless existence, my vineyard lies abandoned, overrun by those beasts. No, I don't even have enough money to pay my service. I cannot sell the vineyard, for its worth has plummeted to 0. Yo, man! What do we do? You know what? I will buy the vineyard off you for its old value. Oh no, I won't, because that would almost put me into bankruptcy. Huh. I'm afraid, Drat, you're on your own. I'm afraid you're on your own. I can't afford. I'm sorry, I'm too poor. I spent all my money making the wood, paying for a thing. Oh no. I'm back. I'm sorry, Drad. You're gonna have to put up with being destitute. I heard the weather's pretty good down there. You'll make a new plot, it seems? Oh, dear. You know, Drad, if you try to overthrow me, I won't blame you. The Northern Prophecy. The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess. You think it's all fake? What do I care? And what does it say? That's beside the point. All I know that specific heresy is spreading like wildfire and must be stamped out immediately. Can someone please tell me what's going on? What she means to say is that the chief planned to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. Oh, nine to bother! Quite. The prophecy tells an authoritarian monarch who was overthrown by a Northern warrior. The savior of the pagans is known by the name such as Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valor, and the Lord Render. That's you, by the way. The authoritarian monarch, not the Lord Render. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the Ninth, whom Kenkus will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pool. This is sounding very heretical. Worse than heresy, Your Majesty, it's a lie. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save the misguided Northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their old god. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Oh, I'm so fucked. All right, chat, I have decided. Everyone who pays for this one will get a lot of money. Money, I say, chat. I'm gonna bribe you. Into the pool pond with you. I don't want to be in the pond. All right, chat, cast your votes. I will bribe anyone who votes for A. No! You don't want them to continue, do you? Yes! 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 No! 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 Quickly! 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 Someone vote for A! Someone vote for A! No! 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 It's tied!
You owe poor Drad extra bribes, sir.
I do owe Drad extra bribes. I do. Drad voted, though, so Drad gets the extra bribe. Enjoy your money, Drad! That's 500 more gold. Oh, everyone's faith went up. The North is now really unhappy. Oh no, the North is on the verge of rebellion. Our stability's gone down too much. Our authority's gone down, which is good, because if our authority gets too high, we get possessed. And the game ends. But we are one thing away from the North just normally rebelling as well. If their defiance goes to 5, they will just rebel. Oh no. Oh no. The Archbishop mobilizes the priesthood and emergency sermons are held in every church across the kingdom, warning the faithful to stay vigilant against pagan lies. Hundreds of priests have sent up to the north to preach to the local populace, which naturally causes tension with the chiefs. You hope it will be enough. Heretical discovery. Your esteemed highness, I bring troubling news. Someone took the nice Lord name in vain. Not quite, your highness. A group of individuals in the east are meeting in secret to preach heretical teachings and engage in ritual.
Lizard.
Count my days! No, please! I love how I've managed to piss off everyone. This has been a disaster, this run. They are believers of some ancient folkloric tradition. It's tied to some primordial spirit that lives in the trees, silly stories for children. Well, given we just had a forest come alive and eat a whole bunch of people, doesn't sound that silly. Regrettably, I require the council's permission to launch a proper investigation. You know what? This isn't worth our time. Let's just forget about it. Heresy is a disease, your highness. If you do not cure it quickly, it will become uncontrollable. You will regret your hesitancy. With nothing to rein them in, the pagans thrive in the faithless regions of the east, spreading their influence and getting followers by the week. It's fine. It's definitely not going to bite us in the butt. Definitely not. We're all good, chat. We're all good. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing bad is happening at all. Are we good? We're good. I'm just letting heresy go. I didn't tell the council about it. It's all fine. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in Smoky Clan Hall reaches a fever pitch. Helga, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones, surrounded by god speakers chanting in forgotten tongues. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you Queen of the North, the Lord Render, soon to be Queen of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord! Oh, God. You guys on the second stage, too. Oh, God. Chosen of Valator, glory to Morgana and the North. The assembled chief roar in a chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now let's bring down the false monarch in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. All right, Northern Lords, time to vote on how you're going to try to overthrow me. Lure the monarch to the north and sacrifice them in a pagan ritual? Sacrifice 1,000 goats to the old gods, calling upon them to intervene, raise his own farming. Wait, I need to raise your farming. No! No! Oh, no. Oh, no. Cast your votes, Blue Lords. Cast your votes. Oh, you've caught me in a double bind. No! No! You clever ones. Oh, my goal is to raise my farming. I can do every other region. This is for Marta and her broken heart. Would things have been different? Had I made a different choice? Would the world not go this way? Sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene. Oh, no. So it will be, send out the world. Every citizen of the land must provide a goat for the butchering. But first, we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. Oh, you have to get your farming to 5. That's going to be hard. Prophecy, possession, and excommunication are all coming along nicely. I have no heir either. Oh, dear. Oh, does that mean we have an heir? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your hand. We have a child! Should I die, I ask the crown be passed down to. The count hall is filled with nervous silence. My child! No, you know what? My daughter. My daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of your kingdom. Your Grace, may I first congratulate you on the birth of your daughter? What is her name? Can I guess she's Shawn the Second. How exquisite, Your Majesty. It is a noble name. It is a noble name. It is a good name. Not what I would have called my daughter, but okay. I'm sure little Shawn the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. You mean everyone's gonna hate her? Congrats for finding out. Now, if you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game, expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Oh, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I keep... Okay, I have to keep my authority low. I have to keep my farming for them low. I have to boost my other farming. My faith... This is hard. This is gonna be hard. We have an invitation over here. Your Majesty, it is my single honor to invite you to attend the annual Knights of Seven Pyres celebration. Knights of Seven Pyres celebration? What's that? Your Majesty, do you really not know? It's the biggest festival in the entire South. It's a celebration of the Ninth God, his victory over the Eight. Over Eight. It is the most holy and sacred night of the year. Most people like it because fireworks are involved. Whee! Fireworks! I look forward to attending. Wonderful. I trust you'll be willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It's customary for the monarch to do so, if they are in attendance. I will make sure it is a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Highness. I don't. I only have 700 gold. You're gonna bankrupt me, chat. You're gonna do it. You're gonna bankrupt me. Now I gotta pay for a fucking... A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the south, Your Majesty. The peasants are claiming it's a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything you can do? I will use the church. I asked the church to do their thing. Hey, we got more stability! Oh, thank God. The priests of the south preach that the comet is actually a good omen due to the new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough in the south that the peasants believe the pastors. And the comet is now celebrated as a sign of the Ninth God favor. Oh, now the grandees are going to hit it too. Oh no, here it comes. All right, chat, auction time. Oh, the north can get farming. That's not good. All right. Oh, the counts can raise my authority. Remember, chat, if the counts raise my authority too high, the game's over. So you don't want that to win. But also, if the aqueduct gets too high, you don't want that to win either. Because that raises the farming.
May we see our funding?
You may. Sorry, chat. There you go. There's all your funding. I haven't started the auction yet, so you can't farm yet. I'm giving you a moment to look. All right, chat. I'm going to start the thing in 3, 2, 1. Do you well, farm away! Also, I will point out to everybody for the cathedral, you already have your faith scores. You just gotta maintain it. And you guys have another thing. You might be better off trying to lower. Oh, actually, no, then you never move. Oh, my goodness, it's the monument. Why is that so? Why is that funded so much? Wait, no, wait, that's good. That's good for Shawn. That means nothing will happen. Yes, nothing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have it! The theater and the monument both won! Which means that nothing fucking happens! Thank you, Hexanthia, for ensuring that! My goodness, you spent a lot. Smart! Smart! It cancelled itself out! Authority up, authority down! Brilliant! Mock me in the theater all you want! I don't mind! Which means I have another turn! Which is good for the yellows! You've delayed both of them for an entire turn. Good for yellow. Yellow, you got that worked out well for you guys. Oh, wait! I should learn about my ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the parent of the nation. But so far, you're not convinced anyone. Your farms aren't producing enough food. Your Majesty, the peasants can't rely on you. Your current ambition isn't working for you. If you want to stop the Nurse overthrow, you need to pivot. Change your image. My advice would be infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. But your other advisors will have other ideas. We should crush the disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Your Majesty, you should spread the zeal of the ninth god. The church will lend its full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles won't dare move against you. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. I can't do that because that's authority and faith. I can't do that. That's authority of Ming. Stability and trade. My trade is pretty shit. My trade is pretty shit. My faith is high, but my trade is shit. Oh God, none of these work! You mean the scepter you sold at the auction? No, don't let it be true. I will recover the Scepter of Sages. I'll get it back. I will beg if I have to. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'm beginning to sending out adventurers to track down the scepter's location. But adventures aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise your kingdom's faith and trade as much as you can. And then, of course, there can't be any open rebellion among the nobles. Well, that's a problem. All right, what do we got left? We've got two things over here. Oh God. Count Shameless Hero. Good news, Your Highness. The new observatory has already made some exciting discoveries. We even started work on a second equatorial room. Though there is a small problem. While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the thing, the beast that came from must be larger than the observatory itself. How exquisite. He lowers his voice. The builders are saying that it might be, you know, a flying reptile. No one dare say their names these days. It's been 700 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom. And back then it was catastrophic. Well, one, it's a dead dragon. Oh no. All right, chat. I am going to veto this one. And I will let you vote. Do we execute the bones carefully? Or do we not mess with the dragon and abandon the observatory entirely? What do you reckon, chat? Are we gonna ban? Trade is bad for everyone? Oh, trade is good for me. We'll see, we'll see. Trade is bad for seeing is? I don't know. But this one lowers my faith, you know, which is good for you. In fact, if anything, this one might be better for me. Because I can afford the defiance with a count, so I have plenty of wiggle room over here. Well, let's see how things go. 3 seconds to cast your votes. And the votes are now over. We abandon the observatory. You expect us to simply leave? Blood and stars! You quell the Count's glare. Reluctantly, they order their builders to leave the observatory alone, and it falls into ruin. Hey, their faith went up! Brilliant! Faith and trade. At least my faith went up. That actually adds up, I think. All right, what's blood money? Do we need it? Faith? What are you talking about? Go. Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong with the East. Things must have changed. Faith? Why are you bribing me? No, wait. Really, it looks like... You look like, to me, like you swallowed a wasp. What am I doing? Things must have changed. That calls for... Nothing is wrong in the East? Oh, because it looked to me like you swallowed a wasp. There's definitely not an old witch who lives at the border of my lands. I definitely haven't been having money troubles. Most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of blood. An offer which I didn't Oh! You've been possessed! Or you've been bewitched! Which you didn't accept. I am confused. You keep looking at me like I've trod on your foot. Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her. Fortunately, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I'm not using negative systems to bypass her statement. Glad we cleared that up. Let's celebrate all this good news with some wine. Shawn, you to help me? I mean, if I don't help you, it lowers faith, and I can't have that, so I will help you. Hang on, I'm starting to think you mean the opposite is what you say. Okay, let's fetch the court physician, see if we can lift your curse. After we conferred on a cold iron box, there's nothing to eat but salt. The magic stops affecting Countess Faith the Fox so strongly. She's even able to talk about her ordeal directly. I always tolerated that bloody witch. She sells medicine to the peasants and helps them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands. Oh, okay. What do we do here? All right, chat. I am going to say we should help Faith get back their lands. Everyone, you are voting. If you vote for A, you will be bribed with gold. Glorious gold. Vote A to get the gold advantage. Even if it doesn't win, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we'll send in the military. We'll show this witch that she can't mess with us. She can't mess with us. Us will not be messed with. Vote A. We got a 6% chance of succeeding. That's pretty good. I believe in your military might. You fought off those trees, chat. This is just one witch. You fought off an army of trees. You crushed the ice warriors. You've got this. I believe. I believe. Now go. Let us see if you can burn the witch. We succeeded. When the eastern troops arrived at Countess Faith Fox's estate, the land itself fights back. The soil opens up beneath them. Trees swipe at their horses. But they fight their way through with minimal losses. The witch tries to escape, but she's caught by sentries posted around the perimeter. That evening, the witch is burned in the town square as the peasants watch in silence. Countess Faith the Fox is pathetically grateful for the return of her ancestral home. There you go, Faith. You're brilliant. Oh, and the faith went up too. Brilliant. The farming went down. The fields were never again as bountiful as they were under the witch's reign. Oh, well, you still have enough food. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, I hope. I hope you will be fine. Time to end the season. Ah, you guys are in your stage 2. Oh, no. You're the favorite. The game likes you. It does seem to like you today. Deep in the south, a group of grandees watch silently as the blindfolded grandee Hexanthea tries to stab a portrait of Monarch Shawn with a wooden stake. We did this, my granddaughter. 4th birthday with a draw of a pig. Finally, Grandee Hexanthia hits her mark, and a cheer erupts in the secluded villa. Friends, honored guests, people of the Ninth Faith, the Ninth God has spoken. Now begins the final stage of our plan, excommunication. Only one question remains. For which sin will the Archbishop excommunicate the monarch? All right, Yellow Faction. I'll put across so you see who everyone who's in here. This is Hollow, Sweet, Dragon Lord, Rura, Hexanthia, Dread. You get to vote. Do you want to raise my tyranny, or do you want to raise the treasury? Do you want to... Am I going to be committed for greed, or are you going to try to make me a tyrant? How will you get me thrown out? Pin the tail on the lizard? What happens if you both win? What happens if you both raise authority? Hang on. What happens if you both do authority? If you did authority as well then, what would happen? Would you both usurp me? Do authorities, you'd be getting the same thing, but what happens? Because if you both need the same goal, then you both complete it at the same time. What happens if you do both? I mean, I feel like... Okay, you guys are trying to make me richer. Which means I think it's time for me to bribe people then. I gotta keep the money low. Gotta keep the money low. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, bribery time. It shall be done. We must now ensure that the monarch is seen as a greedy pig. For the final stage of our scheme, we must raise the treasury to at least 1,700. I gotta spend some money when I can. Ah, well, let's give you guys a little bit of a handicap, shall we? Wait. Okay, we'll bribe over here. All right. Good luck. All right, I'm still fucking poor. Bankruptcy looms again. Wait, that's brilliant. Head pat time. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. No, wait, that's bad. That's really bad. You know what? I'll just spend the money. Okay. I've taken out a bank loan, chat. This is bad. This is real bad, but I'm gonna do my best. The bank at Salvin and Gal operates from the most fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth, all the way across the Western Sea. They assure you, however, that they maintain total independence from the Republic. The banker they send to you takes your signature with delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You've made an excellent decision, my lord. You shall pay us back 25% interest in 1 year. Selling the kingdom with debt isn't great optics, but you have no other choice. We've lowered authority. Our farming is terrible. All right. Your Majesty, I have most exciting news. Our hired adventurers discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep within the mountains. It speaks to the Scepter Sages. It is written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Scepter of Sages so her enemies couldn't find it. Good work, treasurer. It's in a warren of caves within the Blanderworld Forest, Your Majesty, near the capital. It's been under our noses the entire time. I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the air. Excellent. Send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasury comes to tell you news. Have you found anything? No! I haven't got enough things. No! That was my chance. You sense doom on this horizon? It's proved different, Your Majesty. It's practically a maze down there, and the adventurers decided this wasn't lucrative enough. They've left for the kingdom of Atatesh. What are the adventurers fit for if not crawling in the caves? All right, we try again. I'll see what I can do. There are plenty of others we can hire for the job. Improve faith and trade as much in the next 2 seasons? The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Okay, okay. Fossils and folklore. Your Highness, you recall the bones that were unearthed in the east? Villagers are leaving offerings at the site. Bits of feather, bowls of milk, all sorts. And now they're meeting there at night, setting fires to appease the reptile's fury. We must quell this behavior before it gets out of hand. You know what, chat? Vote for whichever option you want the least. No, Drad, you might still win, Drad. Actually, at the moment, if I don't lower our money, your team will win, Drad. You'll be the poorest member of that team, admittedly, but your team will win. And Drad, you're no longer broke. You're 900 gold. You have more money than when I bankrupted you. All right, cast your votes, chat. You're voting for the idea you like the least, chat. It's reverse voting. You're voting for the idea you like the least. So whichever idea you like the least, vote for that one. It's reverse voting. To make that clear. To make that clear. Are you just gonna let them worship? Oh, we'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing too bad. Let it run its course. All right, on we go. The voting is closed. The winning vote is B. Let it run its course. I hope nothing bad happens. Oh no, we lost faith. We gained defiance. Oh, we failed the challenge. No. The Count grows agitated at your hands-off approach. The people continue leaving offerings at the site. Though effigies of dragons are forbidden, Eastern peasants begin painting imitation flames on the roofs of their houses to confuse potential fire-breathing attackers. Oh no! Oh no! Also, you win when I click this button. Oh! I could use that to try to drain the money from the treasury. That would work. Anonymous voting? No, I need the veto. Reverse vote. I like my current things. All right. The trial? Uh-oh. You admire yourself in the looking glass. The last time you cleaned up this well was for your coronation. How time flies. Your wife, Veronica, gently squeezes your shoulder from behind. You look amazing. It's a shame you have to go through all this. Oh no. You don't think the Archbishop will really do it, do you? I really don't know, but it's not just his decision. You need to convince everyone else that you're innocent. She gives you one more squeeze of the hand for prosperity. Come, we should get moving. The ninth god awaits. Once dressed in the best finery, it's a short and nervous carriage ride to the cathedral, the holy site which your excommunication trial will take place. Oh no. Oh no. I'm fucked. The Archbishop greets you coldly. Veronica kisses you on the cheek before retreating to the view of the sands. Monarch Shawn, you stand accused of greed and avarice, of hoarding your kingdom's wealth, and letting the ninth god's children suffer needlessly. How do you plead? Not guilty! We'll see about that. For several hours, you're subject to grueling trial, in which countless witnesses are wheeled out to testify. Some of them you don't even recognize. Then, sniff, sniff, you confiscated my life savings for missing a single tax payment? That never happened! But your protests are swept aside as if you weren't even there. Is this a trial or a witch hunt? More tales your misdeed pour over. Your lack of farming subsidies? Your mishandling of the treasury? I mean, I paid to keep the North out of debt! Every time you commanded a baker feed you for free because you forgot your wallet, I never did that! He abandoned Thrad's vineyard. I made spoons! I focused on the real problem. By the end of the trial, Archbishop looks down on you with withering disapproval. You're not sure if he's acting or if he's really pleased with this outrageous performance. Your Highness Monarch Shawn, you have committed grave crimes against the Ninth God and his subjects. No! I hereby excommunicate you from the Church of the Ninth God. Gasps and murmurs echoes around the chamber. A few grandees turn and whisper to each other, looking smug. Those vineyards were stocking the Archbishop's stores. Oh, of course, it's all my fault for letting the vineyard go to waste. I tried hard not to burn it down. I should have burned it down. As you're no longer a member of the church, you may not hold any official title for the rest of your accused life, including monarch. I didn't realize excommunication meant I couldn't be the monarch. But that's part of the job description, Shawn. The law is quite clear. Any holder of the crown must be a member of the church. And while we all here, why not crown your successor? We wouldn't want to trouble Intergranum, would we? I believe the Archbishop has the holy oils ready to go. Wait, you'll crown Shawn the Second? Oh, don't be silly. Your lineage is beyond tainted. The heir of the excommunicated monarch inheriting the throne, never. Now, if you please, your great and wise holiness, the grandee just as the Archbishop who merely starts the ceremony. The other nobles' mouths are agape, but none try to stop it. By the end of the day, Monarch Nazar has kicked you and your wife out of the palace, along with young Shawn II, leaving you penniless on the capital streets. Joke's on you! You've got debt to a foreign power! I may not rule, but the kingdom is doomed. The grandees come from the rear to instantly steal victory in a landslide. The ex-monarch Shawn wandered the streets reduced to the state of a beggar. Everywhere they went, they were greeted with kicks and curses, but finally dying of an infected blister. What about my wife? The chiefs decided that the time must not be right. The prophecy was quickly forgotten by all except the God Speaker, who waited for the right omens to rise again. Shortly after Monarch Shawn's reign ended, the Inquisitor raided Count Jaden II's castle and placed him under arrest for evil magic. As he burned, he screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Oh my goodness, Jaden got burned alive. In the wake of the scandal, the grandees swept happily into the sudden power vacuum. After all, Nazar's religious credentials were beyond questionable. However, the grandees were soon surprised to find the new monarch was more independent than they had calculated. Endgame Ledger. Monarch Shawn the Shunned. 3 years I ruled. My spouse was Varrica, and the successor was Monarch Nazar. There we go, chat. Wouldn't it die to beg of your married martyr? I am Shawn the Shunned, excommunicated from the church, despite how much I worked with them to ensure the religion. Committed of greed. You know what's fucked up about that greed charge though, chat? I only spent money pretty much on other people, with the exception of the only time I spent money on myself. Like, I literally paid to end a famine. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You weren't grateful. Wow. It was the loan that got you, but I had to take the loan because it didn't matter what I took there, because either option, every single option, put me over the top. I took the loan with the idea I could like spend a bunch of money and get rid of it. Because it was either take the loan or...
This is what happens when you betray my nation. Shawn, darling. Every time.
Well played, Hexanthia. Well played. All right, chat. I think I'll call it here for the night. I am feeling quite tired. And I will take advantage of that. But this has been a fun little short community stream. I hope you've enjoyed throwing me in the fucking river. There probably won't be I'm not sure what we'll do for next week, chat. No, thank you all for joining in. It's been great fun. I've had an excellent time, and I think you all have too. I wanted to win so badly. You were so close. Everyone was so close. I was hanging on tooth and nail, and then the one people I thought were on my side managed to do their thing. Like, oh my God, was that rough. No, I needed more trade. We have events you trad. I may be passionate, but it was a crucial point for victory. It was. Your bankruptcy was the final straw in the excommunication trial, for sure. You're still doing the puppet drawing. Fair. It's an alternative world. What could have been? Thought it was close. Huh. All right, chat. Well then. I will tell you what we have planned for next week. There will be at least one stream on Tuesday. I have a collab. We'll be playing with Mighty, Tesh, and oh, I can't remember who the fourth person is in my head. I'll have to look into my notes. Mighty, Tesh, and is it Peace? Was it Peace joining us? Mighty, Tesh, and hang on, let me double check this. Here's grapes and our nation's spoons. I got you lots of spoons. Thank you very much. You want your spoons? They're on Drad's grapevines in the basement. That's where they all went. All right, chat. Well, man. Yes. We might do something on Christmas. We might play a Christmas horror game, maybe. I might organize a Christmas night stream as well, but it will probably be late Christmas night, and it will probably be like a horror game theme stream. I'm going to look for some Christmas horror games, and if I find them, we could have a Christmas horror stream night. It will be day before Christmas for some of you, because I'm in Australia, so I'm ahead of most of you in times. Because my family does Christmas lunches. And while I'll be tired after Christmas lunch, I'll probably get home around 5 or 6. So I could probably have an hour to myself, and then I could probably go live. And give those of you who don't have someone to hang out with for Christmas some Christmas company. Yeah. Is what I get for rejecting your daughter too? I know, I rejected your daughter. I do hope that my wife got to go back to her family. I hope she wasn't on the streets with me. I hope she went back to her family and lived a long life. There's no reason she was just a bookish little individual. There's no reason for her to suffer. And I hope she took my son with them. Do not let him die from my shame. All right, let me go find someone to raid, chat. Yeah, you got burned with the witch. You did. Screaming out the name of the 7th god. Oh, you're right. It was a daughter. It was a daughter, not my son. My brain turned off because their name is Shawn the Second. I keep thinking they're a son, but they're a daughter. Her wine was imported from Drad's vineyard. She lived the rest of her life sad. Oh no. That's sort of fucked. All right, let me zoom in and let me find who we can go visit. You know, that's not a crazy idea. Let me have a look. Who is it I know who's up and around and doing things right now? I don't get many options to raid over there. All right, chat. Are we feeling something comfy? Or are we feeling something scary? I see 2 options there. What else do I see?
Lizard.
Or something actiony. What are you feeling, chat? Are you feeling some horror? Are you feeling something more comfy? Are you feeling something more like action-packed? Like, yeah, comfy story game? Horror game? Or would you rather a like actiony game like Marvel Rivals, for example, or Overwatch? Enjoy your DVD, Hollow. Yeah, enjoy. I'm still seeing where to take us all. You know what? If no one has any preferences. No one has any preferences. Ads before the raid. I'm so sorry, chat. We'll wait for the ads to end. I wasn't watching the time. I would have skipped it otherwise. Damn it, didn't notice. All right. I guess there's some more. I guess while we wait for the ads to pass, I can do a vote. Where do I want to take you all, though? That's the real question. I am ending it earlier than I normally would, so it could be good to get some more rest. Where to go? Do I not usually get a chance to raid? You know what? It's been a while. And this person has raided me a lot. It'd be nice to return the favor. Ooh, they're doing art, actually. Ooh, they're doing rigging. Ooh, you know what? Rigging is fascinating, chat. Yeah, let's go visit a Socks the Goblin. Yeah. All right. I won't start the raid till the ads are over because I don't want to risk anyone getting left behind. All right, chat. Here are your raid messages. There you go. There are your 2 raid messages, chat. Now, chat, I will also tell you. I will also tell you, chat. Yes. What else do I have to tell you, actually? Mainly just those 2 things. Mainly just those 2. All right, chat. I'm going to raid you into someone who's doing some lovely art. They are doing rigging at the moment by the looks of it. They are Socks the Goblin. Yeah, Sir Noodle lost his sub. It happens. It's fine. Actually, it's weird the fleshy heart doesn't work anymore, because that used to work here. Huh. Welcome back from the ads thread! Ads for Ark? As in the dinosaur game? Oh, wait, is that expand? Because there was meant to be like an underwater expansion for Ark, wasn't there? That was like... The preview for it was just AI, and everyone was just like, oh, hate. Is that coming out soon? Is that why you're getting the ads? Oh, yuck. Oh, Vampire X-Pack. Okay. Oh. Alright, chat. We are going to go and visit a Socks the Goblin. Go say hello. Make sure to double check their rules. So on and so forth. Also, they're an 18+ streamer. I don't think it's going to be an issue here, but, you know, if you're not 18+, please quietly bow out. But go in and say hello. I will have a good eats. I'll cook myself a proper dinner, I think, after this. Because I am a little peckish. One more. Wait! Don't you do it! Don't do it, please! Don't do it! Ah! I knew it! I knew it was coming! Why? Have a good night, everyone. Have a good morning for those who are waking up. And I'll catch you all another time, okay? You will have some streams this upcoming week, but they will probably be a little shorter than usual and a little more all over the place. And there won't be a schedule. I won't post a schedule because I'm just not sure what I'm doing. I'll be honest. All right, chat. Have a good time. I'll catch you all another time, okay? Stay safe. And have a happy holidays if I don't see you beforehand. A Merry Christmas and other relaxations. And a good time with family, hopefully. All right. Bye-bye, chat. Whoa! And you're away!